Hey everyone, I'm Phillip. I'm German professional triathlete and I'm ready to rock and roll here in Kraichgau. So last year was a great learning experience on the Ironman distance. I got better from race to race and I was already really looking forward to race the first of 2 Ironman World Championships in St. George. I was very ready, form was there, preparation went superb and I felt in the best shape of my life. And I also felt I had everything under control, like no injury. I just had to get there and have a great race. But then unfortunately, COVID hit me, I think 2 days out of flying to the US. From there on, it hit me quite hard. I did not expect that. You know, as an athlete, you always feel like you have a strong immune system and it won't hit you that hard. But I think I was sick for at least very sick for a week and then out of the sport or training for more than 2 weeks. And then of course you start slowly to get back into it and I did lose a lot of form. So I think like the hard-earned world champs form and shape is gone now. But I decided to use what it's left to come here to have fun racing. And it's kind of a special situation because usually I know what I'm capable of, kind of, and then you need a bit of luck and good race dynamics to execute what you think you're capable of. But this time I come here and I have like no clue about my performance. So of course I'm hoping for a solid race, but I'm not expecting any fireworks. I do see this race as like one piece of a big puzzle and it will help me to get back into shape and work towards bigger goals at the end of the year. So I think last time when I raced here was 2018, so it's been quite some years, but back then it was great cheering in every little town you passed on the bike and also on the run course. It's a tough run course, it's not a super flat run course. You also have some ups and downs on the run that can hurt, especially on the last lap. But overall, I would say it's a very honest course and a super fun course.
My name's Kevin Jervis. I'm from California, the San Francisco area, and this will be my first season doing 70.3 full racing. Yeah. So I was doing ITU for a little while, and so I started doing that right after graduating college, and then COVID hit. So then I was kind of back and forth between sticking with ITU or going to the long course because I like long course better. So yeah, this is the first full season that I'm jumping to 70.3. Up till now, it's been a lot of like experience building and lesson learning, so I wouldn't say I've had any great success or anything that I'm super proud of, which is why I'm super excited for this race. Well, I love to travel just from the ITU racing. I used to travel around with a team. So this, I found three European races in that same area in the next 4 weeks. So I figured come out, base myself out of Germany and hit 3 races. Bike course is cool. There's a lot of hills. And they're just long enough to where you can't really power through them all the way. So it'll be kind of a grind. I'm sure people blow up, hopefully not me included. But yeah, the hills are cool. It's a beautiful course. I think it's gonna be fast and fun. I grew up a swimmer, so that's usually pretty strong. Mainly in the sense that I don't really have to train it as much as the other two. So right now I've been doing a lot of bike and run volume. I'm here to race whoever else is here. It'll be fun.
The land of the pretzel and the beer. What's it for you, pretzel or beer?
Oh, I mean, the combo is where it's at. Like, it's a yin and a yang sort of deal.
Hey, my name is Justus Nieschlag. I'm 30 years old and I'm from Saarbrücken.
Oh, you're coached by Dan Lorang?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, quite good. So with Dan for I think 6 or 7 years now and worked quite well, I think. Never did Ironman.
Are you going to go long?
After my short career, Probably yeah, but I don't know if I want to go really long on the Ironman distance. So middle distance for sure, and then we'll see. I will give it a try for sure, and then we'll see if it works. The Olympics, yeah, was mixed feelings. The individual race was not that good, but with the mixed team relay, we finished 6th, so it was a kind of happy end for me. Yeah, on the Easter weekend, I visited this course. I just did one loop, and it's quite hilly, and I think it's a really tough one because there's nearly no flat section, just the first kilometers. Probably it's not too bad that it's a little bit hilly on the bike because I don't need to stay in the aero position the whole time because I'm not really used to it, and yeah, maybe it's a little bit of advantage for me, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Ruben Zepunke from Germany. I'm 29 years old and I do sports for living. So in 2017 I stopped my cycling career. After that I spent 1 year studying physiotherapy, and yeah, I won actually every race. And if you have education as I had in sports, then it was really easy for me to win. And yeah, after some of the first races in 2018 actually, some triathlon coaches approached me and said, yeah, Ruben, actually you have to start being a pro triathlete because you swim really well. So yeah, I always had an idea of myself in my head, and that idea was I have to do something or have to bring something in sports. I want to be somebody in the sports, and that dream or that idea I couldn't fulfill in cycling. So then I was like, okay, now I got maybe one last shot, and I will take it. And it is with triathlon, and I will do everything now which is right, and it has to do with my career for triathlon. Ahead of a race, I always look at the parkour and the swim parkour on the bike course, on the run course, and I try to bring it the idea of that specific course also in my training. So luckily where I live it's quite similar as here, and yeah, this is kind of my preparation.
What kind of tips would you give age groupers on this particular course, you know, the amateurs?
The bike course is really hard, so I think, yeah, just to have in mind that there is still a half marathon to run. I think that's a good idea. Just don't go too hard, and yes, that's my tip, my plan, also for myself.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Phillip. I'm 24 years old. I'm a German pro triathlete, and this is the Fast Fight with Fred. Want to watch tomorrow is Justus Nieschlag. My gear setup for tomorrow is 56, 43 in the front and 10 to 28 at the back. A German word English people can't say is Tschechisches Streichholzschächtelchen. Not even I can say that.
What does that mean?
It means like Czech matchbox. Or guilty pleasure. I had it last time in another interview. Nah, pass. That's too normal.
What was your answer to the last one?
I think it was, I was saying, one of my favorite series is Gossip Girl.
We're keeping that.
Something people don't know about me, I can actually run really fast.